Hi guys, welcome back. My name's Emma Jagger and this is my life of hip dysplasia. So in today's video I'm going to be basically telling the story of my hip dysplasia, like how it first came around and how it is now and all that stuff. So I was first diagnosed with my hip dysplasia at only an hour old. I was a newborn baby, and as soon, because they do tests on the baby as well to make sure their joints and stuff are working properly, they found out something wasn't right and I went straight down to x-ray and I was diagnosed with hip dysplasia. And my doctors and my parents didn't want me in a cast because I was so young, so they put me in what's called a pelvic harness, which basically is a velcro harness, so it can be like taken off and it holds your hips like this and it's attached to your shoulders. Yeah, so I was in that for 9 months. I think the average range is around 3 months, but my hip dysplasia was that bad they wanted me in it for longer, which, you know, was cool. If you've got hip dysplasia, you will always have hip dysplasia, like you will always have shallow hips even if you do have surgery. So yeah, they thought that helped and it shouldn't be affecting me now, but when I was 14 we went to Tenerife on a family holiday. I was playing in the ocean and the very first time since I was born my hips had dislocated. My left hip, I want to say it popped. There was a popping sensation and a very sharp stabbing sore like pain in my left hip in the side, so the pain kind of like shot down my leg and halfway up my side. Throughout that holiday it kept going and it kept popping and I felt like really sharp sensations and it wasn't fun. So like 2 weeks later I went to the hospital. Oh no, I went to the doctor and was referred to get an x-ray at the hospital, and they did think it was my hip dysplasia, so they did some extra tests making sure it wasn't like ligaments getting trapped or anything. They did some tests on me, so I had more x-rays and MRI and stuff like that, and they did re-diagnose it as my hip dysplasia. So that was like through the end of last year, which was like 2015, and at the start of this year, which is January 2016, my right hip started going as well, because I do have it in both hips. So my right hip started, and it's progressive, it keeps getting worse and stuff, so it will only get worse until I have surgery to fix that. So when it was diagnosed and the doctors, you know, obviously said I do need the operation, I was referred to a larger hospital because the hospital I was originally at don't do the surgery that I need. So I was referred to a different hospital, got even more x-rays and they have referred me to physio like once every 4 months I think, making sure I'm building up my strength and stuff because it is quite a major surgery, and if I've got strong hips it should heal faster. Woo. So basically right now I'm still waiting for surgery. I don't have any dates. Fun. So I'm on crutches and a wheelchair at school, which is fun. I'm just waiting for surgery on my left hip, and then a few months later I'll have it on my right hip. I'll keep you guys informed. That's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If I was speaking a bit fast, I'm sorry. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye! Dogs. Excuse me, hiccups. Don't thought that. Pew pew. Okay, yeah. So that would, and I did, nope.